Hey, happy day 614 of What's She Up To Now? She being Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. I know, ego, right? Not really. I just couldn't think of a name when I decided I was going to start documenting my journey 614 days ago. I probably decided 613 days ago or 615 days ago that I was going to just start hopping on and documenting my journey from the offline brick and mortar world to the online world of business. And I didn't know what to call it, so I just do this on one of my bizarre pages, one of my side pages that I don't do much else on, to just start keeping track of for myself and to teach other people what the heck this journey is actually like. There is so much nonsense and so much BS and so much glitz and glitter and glamour and misinformation out there about how you build any type of business, how you do anything on your own, both on the offline world and in the online world. But in the online world, it just seems to run rampant with social media and information everywhere. A lot of times it's misinformation everywhere. It's a lot of times it's things that's complete and utter BS and that you don't want to fall for. One of the biggest beliefs and misconceptions online is that, oh, you can just be this overnight success on the internet. And I guess people will appear to be an overnight success, but whenever you dig into the story, that's not really what it is, unless you've got some teenager who automatically appears on the radar and becomes an influencer or a famous actor or actress. But you know what? Usually people have spent years or decades becoming who they are before they hit the limelight. And I think one of the biggest disservices we do is believing in the overnight success theory, because there really isn't one. Believing that we need to compare ourselves to other people because that is the fastest way to disillusionment, disappointment, and quitting. And I think we all fall a little bit prey to that. We see other people and we see their success. We don't see the journey up to their success. We just see them in the limelight and their success, and we're like, well, geez, I'm as smart as that person. Why am I not that successful? And that is the quickest way to really setting ourselves up for failure. We have to remember that the only person we ever compare ourselves to is ourselves, and who we were yesterday versus who we are today. And who we are today, the actions that we take and the things that we do, are because of the person we want to be tomorrow, because of the impact and the change and the influence we want to have on those around us that we love and care about and on the world. And if we keep that in mind, I think we're a lot happier. Whenever we compare ourselves to other people, guess what? We're always going to come up short because we don't know their whole story. We don't know their background. We don't know the experiences that they've been through. Even if they tell us, even if they're an open book and they tell us everything, like I kind of tell people a lot of stuff, but guess what? You're still only seeing the tip of the iceberg in a couple of minutes a day. I'm summarizing what I've done yesterday and what I'm working on and what I'm doing with my business, but it's only the tip of the iceberg. You don't see all the mental anguish and all the processes and the hoops I have to jump through sometimes on a daily basis to make things happen. And you don't see that for anybody else either, especially most people, because they're not showing you anything, or they're just showing you what they want you to see. So I called this one stuff. Why did I call it stuff? Well, there's a whole lot of stuff I have to do and get ready and be working on for my upcoming travel. It's already October 1st. I can't believe it. And in starting the 18th, I'm traveling pretty much through December. So there's things I have to put in place because normally I hop online in my comfortable area wherever I happen to be, and I just do my content creation. I create my videos. That's kind of my thing. So, and I'm in the middle, I will be actually smack dab in the middle of a 90-day challenge when I'm doing all this traveling. So how do I make all those pieces work, given that I'm going to be in different places all the time, and part of that time I'm going to have no access to internet. So I realized, oh my gosh, it's October 1st, starting the 18th, I'm traveling. I need to get some things in place and some pieces in place and some tools together to make sure that I can create my content without a hitch, because it's important to me. It's important to me. I hope it's important to you, but for sure it's important to me. So I have to do stuff like that. I did check my passport yesterday and realized that it expires on November 22nd, which is right after I get back from my cruise. So I don't have to deal with anything about passports and traveling and things like that. So that was a relief. You know, should I have checked it sooner, or should I have known when my passport expired? Yeah, but I couldn't remember. I didn't remember. So I wanted to make sure I checked that. So that is one big thing off of my list of things to think about or worry about. I guess I'm not really worried about any of it. I just know that I have to get creative in how I create some of the things and do some of the things and use my time over the next couple of weeks to make sure I get everything in place that I want to have in place. And that means, you know, content creation, video dissemination and distribution. I need to make sure that those things will happen, even if I am not able to physically do them every single day or oversee them every single day. Did the day 7 of the 90-day, remember I'll be in the middle of a challenge, the 90-day BP challenge. I call it BP challenge, blood pressure challenge, because my goal, my personal goal for this challenge is to get my blood pressure down. Now I might have to work on that, drink a little less coffee, definitely eat less salt and sugar. And I haven't started the research phase of that challenge yet. I want to teach people how I actually do my challenges, so I'm doing it right along with them. And I'm showing them, it's a free challenge, gang, but I am going to show them and show people that you can change and achieve anything you want in 90 days. You can actually, if you give it a 90-day push, you can get huge momentum going toward whatever you want, whether it's a lifestyle change, a relationship change, a health change, a monetary goal, whatever it is. You can make massive momentum and get massive momentum going for you when you do a 90-day push. I actually learned this in network marketing more than 90-day push. In corporate America, we kind of had 90-day pushes. We had quarterly goals and things. So that's kind of like a 90-day push. But it wasn't until I got involved in network marketing in the 80s. It was the first time I ever got involved in a network marketing company. And I'm not a network marketer, so let's just be clear with that. But I have been involved, like most people at this point in our lives, when you're as old as I am, in a couple of different network marketing companies. And that's where I learned about this 90-day push. And I want to give credit to, and I won't remember his name, bigwig, Eric Worre is the person that, after I learned about this, I read a book of his where he talks about the 90-day push. And if it wasn't Eric Worre, I apologize to whoever it was, but that's who I remember learning it from. So maybe somebody else, it was their idea first and they presented it, but I remember learning it from Eric Worre. And I started applying it to different areas of my life, and it was amazing the results I could achieve in a really short period of time, because 90 days, it's 3 months. It flies by. It goes by faster than you can even imagine. I mean, we're like 90 days from Christmas or less, or right around 90 days. So things happen, and things are here before you know it. So a 90-day push at the beginning, most people will say no and they won't do it because they're like, I could never do something for 90 days. Guess what? We do a lot of things for 90 days in a row, right? We get up, we go to the bathroom, we eat every day, a lot of us go to work, a lot of people go to work every day. We do a lot of things for 90 days in a row. So it's just the upfront commitment that we need to make to ourselves that is the big hurdle that people need to get over. But if you say, hey, I'm going to do this 90-day push, I'm going to do this 90-day challenge, once you commit to it, it's easy to make it happen. Because what I do is I break it down into little bitty things that you do every day. And when you do something little every day to move you toward the big goal that you want, it's inevitable that you will achieve that goal. So I'm working on stuff like that. So today was top 10 people you admire. I might as well share it here. And they can be dead, alive, imaginary, whatever, but the top 10 people you admire, and you need to write it down. So whatever the list is of the top 10 people you admire, write it down today. And then that's about it. Sounds like my 4-year-old granddaughter's here, so I'm going to take off, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.